coach after firing Lovie Smith late last night. Now, this decision was made after the team won only 8 games during 2 seasons with Smith at the helm. ABC Action News reporter Adam Weiner live this morning at Bucs headquarters. Expecting to hear more from Bucs management. Adam, that's later today.
That's right, and a lot of surprise in the sports world right now about this firing. No, the team didn't do all that well this past year, but this was only 2 years into Lovie Smith's contract, and we're also hearing from an ESPN report just a few minutes ago that Lovie Smith was actually fired over the phone last night. They didn't even bring him here into headquarters to talk to him about the firing and their decision, and that makes it now 3 fired head coaches by this team in just 5 years. A disappointing year, yes, especially since it looked like the Bucs team might compete for a playoff spot towards the end of the year until they lost their final 4 games of the year. And Bucs players talking online overnight about their surprise about Lovie Smith. Linebacker Quan Alexander, for instance, expressing shock and his support for Lovie Smith. And defensive tackle Gerald McCoy telling ESPN he too was shocked by the news, saying in part, quote, "I've always loved Lovie. He's always been great to me and my family, and I honestly feel bad for my coach." And the Tampa Bay Times beat writer told ABC Action News last night by phone the whole team was surprised.
Most NFL teams, the locker room is going to be upset when the coach is fired, especially when it's a locker room that's made some progress like this has. They're going to have to get used to another coach, potentially another defense. It's a difficult thing, but, they've got to move past this. They know that this is a business.
And speaking of moving forward, there's already early speculation about who the next head coach might be, including somebody who works in this building. And speaking of this building, there is a news conference with the general manager set for 2 o'clock here in Tampa, and we will actually be airing that live on our broadcast there on ABC Action News. For now, live in Tampa, Adam Weiner, back to you.